In the hope of making public transport safer, the state opposition has proposed a radical plan to ban passengers who break the law. It wants police and the courts to act against hooligans, racists and anyone who is violent, with the ban to be anything from a few days to a few months.
They're the sort of people no one wants to share a carriage with. Offensive passengers making everyone else's ride a misery.
Enough is enough. What we need to do is send a very clear message that violence on our public transport network will not be tolerated.
The opposition believes those who regularly misbehave on our trains, buses and ferries should be banned from using them. Unions agree.
If you are at the football and you throw a punch at another spectator or you run out onto the pitch, we rightly expect you to be banned from that stadium. Why doesn't the same apply on the public transport network? People have had enough of goons.
A similar system operates interstate where police transport officers can issue passengers with bans of up to 72 hours or for longer periods if they repeatedly offend.
The opposition says the punishments will be handed out by police or the courts. Those banned would go onto a database, and if transit officers catch them breaking that, they'll face a longer suspension, bigger fine or possibly even jail.
The safety and security of passengers is something that should be bipartisan and comes up every time that the New South Wales government does a survey in this area. I'm certainly hoping that the government supports this legislation.
The Premier agrees.
If there is a good idea, we're prepared to consider it, and let's look at the details of this proposal, and we're happy to consider it.
Behaviour like this uniting political rivals. Lee Jelisek, 7 News.